Part 2 of the April garden update. Hey, this is Felicia, and this is a garden update for April 2024. So that sad looking plant right there is a mullein that was in my hydroponic garden inside that I transplanted outside. So far it's still alive. It's been pretty warm, so I don't know if it's going to survive that. There used to be a blueberry there. It didn't make it. And right beside it, there's another blueberry that did make it. It's doing okay. It's not thriving, but it's alive. I'm not sure what I need to do to it to help it to thrive, but we'll figure that out. Also over here, I've got my muscadines. I need to weed around them, but I pruned them back pretty heavy this year, and they're coming out, so we'll see how that goes. I need to fertilize and need to feed them and weed up around that. I'll get to that. And then over here, in this container is asparagus. I just got the other day. It's a little dry. I need to come in and water it, but the asparagus, I just put it in a container because I didn't know what else to do with it, where else to put it. We'll see how it does. I've never grown asparagus. I don't know anything about it. I got bare root strawberries. I got 2 containers of 10 each bare root strawberries, and of this one, which was the Tri-Star strawberry, 8 of them survived. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. No, 8 of them survived. And then transplanting, and now this one is dying. So I don't know. So I've got 5 that are alive. They're not doing anything, but they are alive. That's a container ready to plant. In this container here, got some onions that I planted sometime last fall. They're doing well. I've transplanted some of these into other places, but they're doing pretty well. This in the back is culantro. I transplanted those out of the winter sowing containers. They're still alive. I just transplanted them this week, so I'm hoping that they'll be okay. Right here we've got my mint. You've seen it many times before. There's spearmint and peppermint in here. What you're looking at is spearmint because it always takes over. It's a more aggressive, to me it's more aggressive and more aggressive plant than the peppermint is. But there is peppermint in here with it. I just don't see any right this minute. And then next to it, there's another planter that's ready to be replanted. I think I'm going to put more peppermint in there. Maybe some lemon balm. I had lemon balm in it last year, but it died back. Let's see. I have a few more plants in containers in the backyard. And then I've got some stuff on the side yard too. So let's go take a look at that. So of the other strawberries, which were the Ozark Beauties, out of the 10, only 1 survived. There's that one. I had them in these containers here. None of them survived except for this one. This is a peppermint right here. This is some more of the chamomile that was in the winter sowing containers. And here is some more peppermint growing right here. So this is the winter sowing container that I used that had the chamomile in it, and it was full. The chamomile germinated, it filled up, it grew all the way up to the top of the container. And now you see what I got. I had, well, there's 3 plants here and there was 4 over there. This is the rest of the winter sowing containers, and mostly I grew grass. There's supposed to be cilantro in there, but I promise you there's none in there. It's just grass and ants. There's got ants in there. And then a lot of them did, I don't know if you can see down in there, nothing. Grass, nothing. Grass, and nothing. But the culantro grew, and I refurbished that soil, so I'm gonna drop some more seeds in there to get started. And there, and then back over here, y'all can see my hostas on the back side of the house. These hostas, they do well and they're spreading like crazy. They're multiplying like crazy, but it's too hot. I do have hostas on the east side of the house that do much better. They haven't come up yet, but they flourish better than these do. These get to be looking pretty bad. And then that stuff that's growing in the back of the hosta, get up here so you can see it. This is goldenrod. I've got goldenrod in a couple places in my yard, and I told my lawn guy, God, don't weed that down. That's a weed I want to keep. So I've got some goldenrod here. I've got some over in another corner and some on the other side of the house. I'm going to try to keep those. But there's plenty of goldenrod in the area that I can get that doesn't get treated with chemicals. And let me show you this last little bit. This container is a mess, but it has my kale, dwarf blue curled kale. This kale plant is going on its 3rd year. It was in a container, and then I transferred it last year into this larger container, and it survived the winter, and you can see it's looking good. There's a couple pieces of garlic in here. These are some bunching onions that have gone to seed. See that seed head? Isn't it beautiful? And yeah, I'm going to collect some seeds off of that and see how they do. But I've got several seed heads on that. And this is a giant red mustard that was growing in the grass in my yard. I dug it up and put it in this container, and it's still alive. It's not doing well, but it's still alive. But this container needs to be refurbished. I need to freshen up the soil and add some amendments to it. Thanks for watching the video. If you like my content, please come back to see me again. Give me a thumbs up, a like, comment, and share it with a friend. Bye now.